So good morning everybody. Today I'm shooting Cariad. It's a really simple portrait. So I'm going to show you what people do wrong and what I think people do wrong. The one thing I want to express more than anything is that I'm not even going to try to say that I do everything right. This is just the way I do it. So we've got Cariad, we've got a wonderful husbanding key, and we've got a Godox DP600 Mark III at the top there. That's set at 3/4 of power, and underneath we've got an SK400, and that's set. So I'm going to show you what we're doing. We are set actually at this. When we take a flash reading from that camera at the top, hang on, my camera's gone. Should we stop that just? Anyway, so what I was just saying before my battery went, we are shooting on a DP600 at the top there. That's set to 3/4 power. This is set down to 1/4 of a power. It's an SK400, both Godox. I'm shooting on a Canon 5D Mark IV with a 24-105 lens, and I've got a Godox trigger. So what we're going to do is, this fundamentally is not the best way to shoot a portrait, and I'll tell you why. The first thing is that when you point the light directly at the model, what you get then is you get a hot spot on their forehead. And so that's kind of one of the things that people, when I look through beauty shoots, even in magazines, I'll see a hot spot on people's forehead. So I'm going to shoot that first, and I'll shoot that now to show you exactly what I mean by that. So once we've got that, what we've also got, we haven't got this light switched on yet. So if you look at that, I don't know whether you can see that now, we've got hard shadows under the chin. I'll just shoot that again, Carrie.
I blinked, sorry.
Oh, you didn't blink, it was lovely. So we've got hard shadows under the chin, we've got hard shadows under the eyelids, and it's kind of, and what photographers normally do when they shoot this type of thing is, they'll normally get a board, and they'll just put it under the model's chin, or they'll ask the model to hold it for them. Could you just hold that there for me, Gary? And then what they'll do is that'll kind of bounce light up underneath the model's chin, and that gets rid of a lot of the shadows under the chin and under the eyebrows. If I can just do that about there, that would be great. So let's do another one again. And I've got the board in there, but let's have a little look. I didn't notice that, did I? So that's a lot better. If we try that again with the silver reflector, the silver reflector is going to be even much more brighter than the white reflector. And a silver reflector underneath, even though lots of people use it, gives you a little bit of a mottled look to skin. So when you're shooting beauty, silver isn't the best one that you could possibly use, to be truthful with you. But you know, a lot of photographers use silver. I see it all the time. So that's giving you, but you can see it's lifted under the chin and everything. It's lifted. So that's with it under the chin, and this is with it without. So you can see it's a vast, massive difference. But if you've watched videos before, what I love to do is, on the back of this board, these boards would be perfect if we'd got an up and down button so as we can brighten or darken them down. And of course, we haven't, but with this, with a light below, we have. Because what we can do is, we can do it on the trigger. We can alter this as much or as little as we want. So if I turn that up to completely right up to full, and I knock that down there. So if we take a picture like that, that's on full. And as you can see, it's lit well, but we've overdone it a little bit. It looks a little bit like when you were a little kid and you put a torch or a flashlight, to our American friends, underneath your chin. And it's overdone a little bit, so it's overcooked. So what we're going to do is, we're going to get this one, we're shooting at f/18. So we're going to shoot this one, so that this one's going to be around f/8. So that's an easy way for me to describe it for you. So we're going to knock that down quite substantially. So we're going to knock this down to half power, give it a little flash, and that should give us a really nice pleasing effect. With a lot, you can see we've still got shadow, we've got beautiful cheekbones, we've got shadow under the chin and under the nose, so we've got everything looking how we want it to look. What we have got, however, is if we put this onto the computer, we'll see that we've got quite a strong blowout on Cariad's forehead. So this is just exactly, it's simple, it's all we're going to do is we're going to turn this so as it's almost feathering off Cariad's face completely. So most of this now, most of the light is missing Cariad completely. And all we've got is we've got this little bit of light there that's feathering down onto Cariad's face. The advantage of this as well is that we're almost pointing down to the floor. So it's lighting Cariad's body a little bit with a really nice fall off. So let's take a little look at that. And that's given us beautiful skin, really good cheekbones, really good, you can see all the striations in the neck. So that's much more what we want. And we've also lost the light off the forehead. One of the things you'll notice, I'll put them up next to each other now, is that when we've got this flashlight pointing straight at Carrie as well, it lights the background up. So we've taken a white background down to almost dark grey. And if I switch this light off as well, if I switch this light off completely, then you will notice that it goes even darker this time. So we can make a white background go down to a dark grey, or possibly even down to a black. So that's a beautiful picture. We've retained all the skin texture on the forehead. We've created shadows on the cheekbones. We've lifted the light up on the eyebrows so as we can see a little bit of makeup there. We've created shadows under the chin to show off the striations in Cariad's neck. And it also elevates the shoulders and slims the neck to make it look really slim and beautiful. So hope you've enjoyed that. Just put underneath if you've got any questions or any ideas. Subscribe, like, send me cakes, please. Thank you.